Hey, it's Chris again from CJ's Organic Gardening and Landscape Consultation. Welcome to the middle of July. It's now the 14th, and we've definitely had some pretty serious growth in the garden. Corn's popping up beautifully for the most part. Everything's relatively healthy. Well, we have this beautiful little watermelon over in here. It's crept its way into this pot from the pot next to it. Zinnias are absolutely beautiful. Lots and lots of bee balm. We're starting to see hummingbirds now. Brandywine tomatoes are coming along quite nicely. And these are the smaller ones. Corn doesn't look bad. Marigolds are starting to bloom. And discovered this morning, as long as the birds didn't get it, we have our first sweet bell pepper. Looks like we got quite a bit more to come too by the looks of the flowers. Lots of aromas. We're currently working with those. Made a salsa this evening, all from scratch. Took a little while, but kind of a labor of love sort of thing, at least they say it is. More zinnias. This is Jerusalem artichoke, which sometime this fall we'll probably dig the tubers and be enjoying those. Bee balm kind of hanging out with some of the veggies here. More brandywine heirlooms. Kind of see them here. We've got this interesting squash, I believe. I can't see the tag, and I've already climbed back in here enough times today, to be honest with you. And then there's another one hiding over there, right in the middle. See if I can zoom in on it. Somewhere in that neighborhood. I'll have to get a better shot of it later. But our watermelon vine is definitely going to produce as well. We did have the one that's hanging out in the pot, but I'm sure there's more than that in there somewhere. Did harvest a bunch of green beans off this little guy here today. Going to be having those with some fresh red potatoes we pulled today. Carrots aren't looking too bad. More bell peppers. This should be a beefsteak tomato. I'm hoping it is. That's what I have it labeled as anyways. A little more shade back in here. My cilantro out front, it's gotten too hot and I decided to bolt and go to flowers, so I started another little patch of cilantro. A couple of green bean plants in here, hanging out with all the weeds. Nasturtium, Roman tomato, some of the coleus that Damien grew. Did an excellent job with it. We have some more out front. Bell peppers. Hopefully we'll have lots of these this year. Take a little walk around the back. So, first cucumber of the year. More corn. The squirrels have been having a little too much fun with the corn, but we got a Roma tomato hiding back there. There's 6 or 7 cucumber vines popping out in this little section right through here. There's one taking off, going to climb up the back of the deck. Potatoes are, well, they're growing. See, something decided to eat something off the zucchini there. Whatever. I figured the way I looked at it this year when I was doing the planting and the preparation for this was not just to have enough for myself and my family, but to be able to share with neighbors, friends, co-workers, and to let the animals have whatever they want, for the most part, as long as they don't take it all. So here's Lynn's raised bed. The radish is bolted. I think I've explained this in a previous video, but the pollinators absolutely love these. Not to mention them pretty cool to look at. And there's where you get radish seeds from. More carrots. strawberries in bloom. And everything out here I think I've shown you for the most part. I mean, there's stuff tucked in here and there. I'm looking at a cucumber vine all the way around the back over here, but let's take a look at the front bed. So I've got a little mess going on here. I lifted on something the other day I shouldn't have, and I've definitely pulled off a lot of muscles on the left side of my chest and in my shoulder. So I'm moving that stuff around right now. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen for a couple of days. These are Lynn's orange flesh cherry tomato. I have to look up the name. I keep forgetting what it is. More sunflowers that we planted a little later on. They're going to be coming up here in the back. Beautiful sweet pea flowers. Nasturtium. And cayenne peppers. These were a Walmart purchase. My cayennes are taking a little while to get going, and I kind of wanted to have some for midsummer. Definitely have a few more sunflowers coming up through there. Roma tomatoes going absolutely crazy out here where we get all the sun. Oh, I see one starting to ripen back in there. And yep, we have some more squash growing. It's going to grow right up the old sunflowers, which the birds have enjoyed. And then, of course, the marigolds, which are just doing absolutely phenomenal this year. And there's some more of the squash. You can see it a little bit better growing up through there. And oh yes, I'm well aware I need to do quite a bit of weeding. Get around to it as I can. Part of the fun of the garden is having something to do when you come out here. Yeah, you know, it could get overwhelming. It's all a matter of how you look at it. If you've enjoyed this video, if it's been helpful in any way, not that I've done much teaching lately, feel free to hit like and subscribe. Go ahead and share it.